Grand Rising. Um, I've been up since 3 o'clock this morning, just thinking. And what's been on my mind the most is all of the murders that's happening all over. Like, um, I've never in my lifetime seen as much carnage in the black community as I'm seeing now. Um, Done to each other by each other. There's some things that goes over our heads sometimes, um, that we don't pay attention to, rather, that's very important and vital to our survival, period. Because regardless if anyone wants to admit this or not that's listening to this, we're at war. Maybe like 8 years ago, I was sitting down talking to a good friend of mine, and we were like, the gay community runs everything. They run the industry, they run the fashion industry, they run everything, and everything is being promoted and geared to homosexuality. We can't watch a television show without it in it. We can't watch hardly anything without having to deal with that. And my thing is this: if I meet you and I want to know something about you, I don't want to know your bedroom prowess unless you're a potential suitor. I don't want to know what you do in your bedroom. Okay? That's none of my business. Straight people don't go around talking about what they do in their bedrooms. Most of us don't. It's like, these people with their agendas, they have created like children of the corn. That's how I look at them now. That's how I look at the youth that's totally misled and misconstrued and don't have no idea about, don't even think. They don't even think for themselves. You can tell by looking at YouTube. I was watching AK-47 just now too, because what I like about him is he uses critical thinking. Most of the channels that I watch, they have to be critical thinkers. Yes, they're talking about mundane things because, like I said before, that's what the public wants. But some of these bloggers will throw in some type of knowledge, some type of ethic, moral code in there, and that is very much appreciated. Most of the top bloggers do that because the audience that's watching, the comments that they say, through the comments and through, you know, the things that I've read since I've been looking at some of these channels, y'all do not use critical thinking. You do not think. Anybody could tell you anything and you guys just run with it. You don't think twice about it. You have to use critical thinking in your life. If you don't, you're just a robot. You're just walking around here. You're a mummy, a zombie. There's nothing wrong with using your brain. Now, what I noticed is anytime some of these young gang members out of Chicago come on any type of forum and talk about peace between the GDs and the BDs, the next day the mainstream does something to egg it on or put something out there that's the opposite. Pay attention. I noticed that when Lil Vonnie came out and said there is no GDBD war, and Shark on Land came out and said something to the same effect, the next day D-Thing was killed. Yesterday, Shark got online on King AK-47's channel. He's promoting peace with this other young man. See, I forgot his name. But they're promoting peace, saying the violence has to stop, which is logical. Okay? Today, what's spewing all over the mainstream? How Dirk jumped in the crowd to fight a GD. Don't y'all see the tug of war going on here? See, they will give people accolades and give them images. They can make someone look however they want to look like to us. And these young kids will go ahead and idolize them and listen to everything they say. And their thoughts are based on the opinions of this idol that they have you worshiping. You don't think for yourself. These are real people over there being killed. Like, this is like the killing game over there. Like, it's crazy to watch this. And what's even worse than that is the comments that come after, the response, the picking sides, the making fun of them, the celebrating death. When you celebrating someone's death, you're celebrating the death of your own ethnicity. Because what y'all don't realize is you are a part of this. You play a part in everything. Your choices in your personal life and how you conduct yourself plays a part. We all play a part. It's not even a matter anymore of age, because you got some people that's older and they dumb as hell. It's a matter of maturity, critical thought, and discernment. Discernment meaning if you hear something, you use your common sense to analyze it before you repeat it or believe it. Another thing they have, I think, that's being pushed is YouTubers beefing with each other. Because if y'all all get on the same page and start spewing positive content without having to fight and argue to get subscribers and stuff like that, then that would really be a great contribution to the direction that we're headed in. But there's always someone in the shadows making sure they throwing a wrench in our shit. And y'all fall for it every time. I'm not going to lie. With my little interaction that I do on YouTube, I've had to defend myself. I've been accused of things. People has gotten mad at me, I don't know why. Because I haven't done anything to anyone. If anything, anytime I got cool with a blogger, someone says something to them, or they get mad at me because I'm cool with another blogger, or I don't get involved in blogger beef because I think it's beneath us. It's not because I'm choosing sides. I think it's beneath us. I've had bloggers saying things about me on their channel, and people send it to me and DM me and send it to me because they could see what's going on. What I also notice is there's a lot of mental illness on YouTube. There's some sick people out here on these things. Y'all have to be careful of the things you pay attention to and listen to, because some of these people is batshit crazy. It could be PTSD. It could be some people can handle what's going on in this world and some can't. I don't know the core reason of it, because you have to analyze someone individually to truly understand their story and why they are how they are. But I see why sometimes bloggers have to respond. Because people will get up here and lie on you and say all kinds of shit, knowing they started whatever happened, and want to make it look like it's you and badmouth you and talk about you. So sometimes, yes, you have to defend yourself. But the overall picture is everything that we do, there's always someone in the shadows trying to infiltrate and make us go against each other. And it's up to us to be smart enough to use discernment and pick our battles wisely. Because we all have a position to play in the direction we are headed in. See, because your enemy watches and analyzes everything you do. And that's why we're behind. Because we don't analyze and we don't pay attention. We don't use critical thought. So that was my thought this morning. Everybody have a blessed day. And put your thinking caps on. Because we're in a period and time of life where bullshitting is not conducive to us anymore. Sometimes we got to take a break, but pay attention. Peace and love.